How do we hide these bags? Hello lovelies, welcome to my channel. I am Sosa's mama. I work as a licensed mental health counselor in the state of New Jersey, and on this channel I film about faith, family, and mental health. A quick disclaimer: I am not your counselor. I'm not here to diagnose anyone. I share these videos for the purpose of improving my skills, for educational purpose. But hey, if at some point you find any of the information useful, please feel free to go ahead and apply them to your life. But again, this is not to diagnose or to counsel you. It's just for educational purposes. So today I want to talk about high functioning depression. You may be out there, maybe wondering, what is high functioning depression? Again, depression is just depression. Yes, you're right, depression is depression, but there are different types of depression. But the one that is not mostly talked about is the high functioning depression, which is also known as the invisible illness. So before we go to that, let us define what depression is. Depression is a common and serious medical illness that negatively affects how one feels, thinks, and acts. It is one of the most common mental health issues affecting all ages. It doesn't know any age. It could be kids, it could be adults. And depression is characterized by depressed moods, negative thoughts, and these thoughts could include thoughts of death and suicide. Hence, the increase in the number of suicide, it's also characterized by loss of energy, loss of motivation, lack of interest or pleasure in things that one used to enjoy, and the feeling of constant sadness that you cannot really put your finger on. You cannot really understand what is wrong. You can just find joy in what you used to enjoy, So that is depression. So now let's look at what high functioning depression is. High functioning depression, it is most commonly it is common amongst high achievers. They present one way, but deep down they are going through deep emotional pains, and these emotional pains, they are very good at hiding them from their friends, their close friends, and from their family. You can see that this is very common amongst our celebrities today, because they have this certain image that they want to present, they want to portray, so nobody really knows what they are dealing with. And again, because of how they push themselves to perfection, and forgetting that we are humans, we're not meant for perfection. Even as believers, speaking from a Christian perspective, as believers, the Bible says that we are perfect through Jesus Christ. I don't think that Jesus is saying that we have to do things a certain way to be that perfect. Being perfect through Jesus Christ is that Christ has made us perfect, that his perfection kind of covers us, and we are perfectly loved, perfectly forgiven. If you were to look at that perfection from the Christian perspective in that way, what I believe that Christ is saying there is that we are perfectly loved and perfectly forgiven. So we don't need to prove a point to him, and in any way we don't need to seek his approval, because we are already approved, we are already loved. So the same way, if you apply that to your life, yes, you know that you're working towards progression. The idea is to work towards progression or perfection. Once you're aware of that, you are able to be easy on yourself and forgive yourself. So on that note, I just want to say that if there's somebody out there that you know that may be suffering in silence, even if it's you, maybe you're going through this, maybe until now you didn't really have a word for it, or you feel like people are not going to believe that I feel depressed or that I'm going through depression, and you're just in there keeping it all in. You're not meant to keep your pains to yourself. You're not meant to feel those pains. And also, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline. I'm going to put a number at the end of this video. If you need any help, please reach out and speak up. You don't want to be quiet. You don't want to wait until the last minute where you cannot hold up those pains anymore. It helps to have somebody to talk to. It helps to have someone you can just kind of, there's something that happens to your body, like when you're able to talk and process your emotions. You don't necessarily have to get a response back or get get the problem fixed, but it helps. It releases hormones when you're able to just talk and process through what you're going through. You're not expected to have that perfect image, so be easy on yourself. Again, please reach out to the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline if you need to talk to somebody. Please. Thank you. And just so you know, you are loved, you matter, you're valuable, you are important. Your life is so important. God has great plans for you. So please reach out if you need help. Don't suffer in silence. God bless you. And thank you once again for watching. Please do well to like, subscribe, and to share this video. And also leave a comment down below. Your comment helps me a lot. I would love to hear from you. It really helps just to know that you're engaged and all of that. So, and if you need to reach out to someone, you can email me. I'm gonna put my email in the down below. So thank you, and do have a great one. Bye. God bless.